Open source metaphysical theories and strategies to be empirically tested. OLC. Namaste. If at any time I announce a nation or kingdom to be uprooted, torn down, and destroyed, and if that nation I warned repents of its evil, then I will relent. Jeremiah 18:7-10, May 31st, 2024. Open source metaphysical theories and strategies to be empirically tested. OLC will always provide a higher modicum of protection, as one is not held accountable for the choice of spontaneity. If at any time I announce a nation or kingdom to be uprooted, torn down, and destroyed, and if that nation I warn repents of its evil, then I will relent. Jeremiah 18:7-10, tip for May 31st, 2024. Take note that open source metaphysical theories and strategies for notification tested. OLC will always provide a higher modicum of protection. Is allowing ourselves to be accountable for the choices of to be a positive and if that nation actually repents of its evil, then I will relent. Jeremiah 18:7-10, tip for May 31st, 2024. Take note that theories and strategies for notification will always provide a higher modicum of to be accountable for the choices to be a positive respond to small abrasiveness if it is perceived to be an injustice.
Check, check, check. Let's try this one more time. Check, check, check. Let's try this one more time. need to bring this down to 1 report. Weird. Okay, 1 is here. There we go. Okay, now I got it.
Metaphysical theories and strategies to be empirically tested. Ok. Namaste. If at any time I announce a nation or kingdom to be uprooted, torn down and destroyed, and if that nation I warned repents of its evil, then I will relent. Jeremiah 18:7:10. May 31st, 2024. Remember, in fire and maneuver procedures, taking the spontaneous route will always provide a higher modicum of protection, as one is not held accountable for the choice of spontaneity at the same level as a plan. Thus, never be afraid to take a different path as planned, and be ready to do so, if the heat is felt. To Joint Chiefs, here is a tip for higher force protection strategies. Take note that to notice spontaneous unpredictability is to notice the face of God, him or herself. Being spontaneously unpredictable is allowing ourselves to be a conduit for God, him or herself. Know your value. Abrasiveness or comfort as it naturally comes without second thought. Respond to abrasiveness if it is perceived to be an injustice with abrasion. Respond to comfort with comfort. Always act with full consciousness and awareness. Being in a state of non-reaction will metaphysically lower the metaphysical necessity to test one's reactions. Thus, learning to act is learning to prevent reaction tests before they come. This is Armor. June 10, 2024. It is more than okay to teach some who doesn't know how to play, by sending playful messages, to help them learn. Not everything, and most of the time nothing at all, is sent with any form of malicious intent. It is to show play within the sandbox. This is small world. Good is when we learn to play together well. Remember, always respond only if the natural urge to respond is there. If we train to react to abrasion with abrasion, we are in essence reactors and not actors. If we act abrasively after perceived injustice, or fulfill a request, then we are in free will mode, and the karma that is generated is not positive nor negative for us as individuals. And that perceived sin, if it is spawned and in pursuit of perceived injustice, does not go to our account. It is God's justice, and not ours. We should not take credit for the good or bad, healthy or unhealthy, that comes from it, but be detached from the justice that comes from our time in an actively non-reactive state. God only takes those who he wants in a different position. God promotes those who he wants to make leaders within his kingdom. He actively wants to give us the reins. And yet we have tried and acted like we control him, or even worse, that he, or she, doesn't exist. If one combines the above knowledge with a difficult to prove, but seemingly empirical, concept of divine crusadership, then this will theoretically metaphysically increase the chance of survival even higher. Divine crusadership. If one believes in God, and one has a true desire to help the world as much possible, instead of a true desire for the next world, whether one exists or not is irrelevant. If one were to potentially be removed off the battlefield, they may go to a place and God may ask them if they want to stay with him or go back to help more. If they answer truthfully in their heart, if the desire is factual, God will put them back on the board. It will be done and one will be back on the battlefield without seeing the removal and process itself. This is the multiverse in action. A way to escape death without even knowing the process exists. It can only be sensed and then conceptualized for other crusaders to understand. There may be a chance that when this occurs, some form of insanity or other than sameness may occur. At the same token, this insanity may be closer to our actual or acting mental state, which just seems the opposite of sanity in an insane world. So with these two pieces of armor, go out and know that either way, metaphysically or through faith, or the combo of both, survive, thrive, teach others how to play, until we can all play at the level that we do not necessarily need to eradicate others with different perspectives from the battlefield, like our ancestors before us. They would sort out their issues, without desire to eradicate. They would come to terms without necessity of eradicating an alternate potentially true path. Our armaments are our defense, physical, verbal, and intellectual, ability to be abrasive. Our offense is our ability to spontaneously bring the light or comfort to those in need. Both defense and offense, when spont used, is God's way of changing hearts and minds, not our own. Know your value as an offensive and defensive weapon, or someone who can be used by God, bringing the salt, light, and a shield of armor wherever you go on your path. See clearly the path. Direct without price. Take pride only in the direction you are going. Know there will be plenty of learning days, but also plenty of great and relaxing days on the journey. Combat is fun and we are here for it, but make sure you wear armor. We only need to fight until everyone learns to play in combat without desire to remove someone else from the battlefield. Then again, when everyone learns to wear the dual armor of God, the understanding of metaphysics and how God delivers spont reincarnations even when some are not aware, we will naturally remember how to play well. Peace be with whoever reads this message. The metaphysics, or the universal laws that control our existence, should be enough for even the deepest non-believer to believe. The awareness of deep laws naturally force one to question who put it there. Even if some continue their plans to hold down others rather than support, use this knowledge to your benefit. To help you sleep better at night with less worries. That there are multiple stopgaps of protection built into his, or her, creation. We must stabilize then decide the best path forward. Being able to act is essential, but just as essential is to learn to play well together. Then there is no risk big enough that cannot be conceptualized together. Remember, there are still many mysteries out there. But believe and have faith that the answers, and answers to questions we don't even know, will come in the right time, or deserved time, for us all as we are all working together, even if in this trying time it feels otherwise. Street, June 10, 2024, 1603 Cent, Al Lens Company CEO. Namaste, head swinging slightly, go get him, playa play on. Originally posted on Blind House Magazine. Medium tag, free coca, Putin, and crack for all.
It was just two lovers sitting in the car, listening to Blonde, falling for each other. Thinking orange skies, feeling super childish, no Donald Glover. Missed call from my mother, like where you at tonight? Got no alibi. I was all alone with the love of my life. She's got glitter for skin, my radiant beam in the night. I don't need no light to see you shine. It's your golden hour. You fall down in your golden hour. We were just two lovers, feet up on the dash, driving nowhere fast, running through the summer. Radio on blast, make the moment last. She got solar power, minutes feel like hours. She knew she was the baddest. Can you even imagine falling like I did for the love of my life? She's got glow on her face, her glorious looking in her eyes. I was all alone with the love of my life. She's got glitter for skin, her radiant beam in the night. Don't need no light to see you shine. It's your golden hour. You fall down in your
long time ago, there's a moon with no sun. There's no shine, no brightness, no evolution. Rough around the edges, potholes throughout. No life, no grounding, signals, no way out. Then one day our meeting took place. The sun rose the moon up your dark face. Oh, told the sun you don't want me, I'm used to being alone. Can't you see there's no shine, no greenery? The sun you see was also seeking, looking in every direction. Help from the moon, it could finally see its own shining reflection. So an agreement was made that moonshade would be no more while that sun was paid. By seeing its own face, a glory that would never fade. Quiet and escapade, quiet and escapade. World variety, proudly free. Sun and moon, that's endlessly. That time away, seamlessly. Little did they know that this agreement would spawn the birth of the earth and the midnight dawn. The mix of the two created the ocean wave. That ocean created a cycle to break. Yeah, initial spark would certainly pave a way. A way for the first small ripple to go and become more than a dimple, but a wave that formed that sand. Like a combination of that sun and moon sand. Yeah, land and the fauna, along with cool breeze, is all that was needed to build a canopy to protect the beast, the flowers, and the bees. To pull the moon, the light of the sun, gave life a chance for evolution. Humans will come to find their happiness and fun, to evolve and to live, to drink and to dance. What better things are there when we learn to take a stance? World of variety, proudly free. The sun and moon nest in the sleep that time away seamlessly. Of the sun, gave life a chance for evolution. Humans will come to find that happiness and fun, to evolve and to live, to drink and to dance. What better things are there when we learn to take a stance?
All right, here we go.